Most people completely misunderstand what it really takes to start a business in Belarus. And that misunderstanding has quietly led many entrepreneurs into costly mistakes, legal confusion, and failed ventures before they even had a chance to succeed. Because here's the truth. Registering an LLC in Belarus is not difficult on paper, but doing it correctly, strategically, and in a way that actually allows your business to function smoothly. That's where things become very different. And if you're planning to enter this market, there's something extremely important you need to know first. One small misunderstanding in the beginning can create a chain reaction of problems that are very hard to fix later. But once you understand how the system actually works, you gain a powerful advantage. Now, let me tell you a story. Michael, an entrepreneur from Chicago, wanted to expand his software outsourcing business into Eastern Europe. He had heard that Belarus had a strong talent pool, competitive costs, and a growing tech ecosystem. So he made a decision. He was going to set up an LLC in Belarus and build a development team there. At first, everything seemed straightforward. He found a few online guides, contacted a service provider, and began the registration process. But here's where things get interesting. Very quickly, he realized that the information he was following was incomplete. Some steps were oversimplified. Others were missing entirely. And a few were just outdated. And what happened next changed everything. His application was delayed. He faced unexpected legal requirements. And he nearly lost a major contract, because his company wasn't operational in time. And this is the reality most people don't see. Because starting a business in a foreign country is not just about registration. It's about understanding the system behind it. But here's the good news. Once you understand that system, Belarus can actually be a very attractive place to do business. So let's break this down step by step, the right way. First, you need to understand what an LLC in Belarus actually is. In Belarus, the equivalent of an LLC is called a limited liability company, often referred to locally as an UU. And on the surface, it's similar to LCS in many other countries. It provides limited liability. It allows multiple founders. And it separates your personal assets from your business obligations. But here's the problem. The legal environment, registration process, and operational requirements are very different from what most people expect. And this is where many beginners get caught off guard. Let's take Sarah as an example. She wanted to start an import-export business connecting European suppliers with Asian markets. Belarus seemed like a strategic location. So she decided to register an LLC. She assumed it would work like setting up a company in the US or the UK, quick process. Minimal bureaucracy. But this is where it gets dangerous. Because Belarus has its own legal and administrative system. And if you treat it like a copy of another country, you're going to run into problems. But there is a smarter way to handle this. And it starts with understanding the actual process. So imagine you're starting from zero. The first step is deciding on your founders. This might sound simple, but there's an important detail most people miss. Belarus allows both local and foreign founders. But the documentation requirements for foreigners can be more complex. Passports, translations, notarizations. And this is where delays often begin. But here's where things get interesting. If you prepare everything correctly in advance, the process becomes much smoother. And this small detail can save you weeks of time. Now, once the founders are decided, the next step is choosing a company name. Again, this sounds easy. But there's a hidden challenge. The name must be unique and approved by the authorities. And many names get rejected because they are too similar to existing companies. But here's the insight. A well-thought-out name not only speeds up approval, it also strengthens your brand in the long run. Now, after securing the name, you move to drafting the company charter. This is one of the most important documents in the entire process. It defines how your company operates. Ownership structure. Decision-making rules. Responsibilities. And this is where things can go very wrong. Because many people treat this as a formality. They use generic templates without understanding the implications. But here's the problem. A poorly structured charter can create internal conflicts later. Especially if you have multiple partners. Let me explain. David and his business partner started an LLC in Belarus with a simple agreement. Everything was fine in the beginning. But, as the business grew, disagreements started. And because their charter didn't clearly define decision-making authority, those disagreements turned into serious conflicts. And this is the reality. What seems like a small detail in the beginning can become a major issue later. But here's the good news. If you take the time to structure your charter properly, you avoid these problems. And this gives you stability. Now let's move to the registration stage. This is where your company officially comes into existence. You submit your documents to the registration authority. This includes your charter, founder details, and application forms. And here's the surprising part. Compared to many countries, the registration process in Belarus can be relatively fast. In some cases, it can be completed within a few days. But here's where things get interesting. Speed does not mean simplicity. Because after registration, the real work begins. And this is where most people underestimate the process. Once your company is registered, you need to open a bank account. And this is where many foreign entrepreneurs face challenges. Banks require detailed documentation, proof of business activity, identification, sometimes even in-person verification. And this is where Sarah struggled. Her company was registered, but without a bank account she couldn't operate. Payments were delayed, suppliers lost confidence, and her business stalled. But here's the insight that changes everything. Preparation is the key to smooth banking. Clear documentation, transparent business model, professional presentation. These factors dramatically improve your chances. Now let's talk about taxes. Because this is one of the most important aspects of running a business in Belarus. LLCs are subject to corporate tax. And depending on your activities, you may also deal with VAT. But here's the problem. Many entrepreneurs don't fully understand their tax obligations. And this is where it gets dangerous. Because mistakes in tax reporting can lead to penalties. And in some cases, legal issues. But there's a smarter way to handle this. Work with local accountants. Understand your obligations early. Set up proper systems from the beginning. And this transforms taxes from a risk into a manageable process. Now let's talk about employees. Because many people set up LTS in Belarus to access its workforce. The country has a strong talent pool, especially in it and engineering. But hiring employees comes with its own requirements. Contracts, payroll taxes, labor laws. And this is where Emily's story becomes important. She hired a small team without fully understanding local employment rules. At first, everything seemed fine. But later, compliance issues emerged. And fixing them required time and money. And this is the reality. Hiring is not just about finding talent. It's about managing legal responsibilities. But here's the good news. Once you understand the system, it becomes predictable. And this gives you confidence. Now let's zoom out for a moment. Why do entrepreneurs choose Belarus? The answer is a combination of factors. Strategic location, skilled workforce, cost efficiency, and in some cases, special economic zones, like the high-tech park, data. But here's one detail most people miss. These advantages only work if your business is properly structured. Otherwise, they become irrelevant. And this is where Daniel's story comes in. Daniel wanted to build a software development company. He studied the Belarus market carefully, understood the legal requirements, planned his structure, and when he finally registered his LLC, everything worked smoothly. He hired talent, delivered projects, scaled his operations. And his success was not accidental. It was the result of preparation. So now the question becomes, what should you do? If you're considering registering an LLC in Belarus, focus on understanding the system. Not just the steps, but the reasoning behind them. Because this is what separates successful entrepreneurs from those who struggle. And this is where your perspective shifts. You're no longer just trying to register a company. You're building a foundation. A structure that supports your business goals. And this identity shift is powerful, because it changes how you approach every decision. Now let's bring everything together. Registering an LLC in Belarus involves choosing founders, selecting a name, drafting a charter, submitting documents, opening a bank account, and managing taxes and compliance. Each step matters. Each decision has consequences. But once you understand the process, it becomes clear. It becomes manageable. And most importantly, it becomes an opportunity. Because Belarus offers real potential for those who approach it correctly. So take your time, plan carefully, and don't rush the process. Because doing it right in the beginning saves you from major problems later, and sets you up for long-term success. If you found this guide helpful, and want more videos that break down complex global opportunities like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Because the more you understand these systems, the more confident and capable you become. And that's what truly makes the difference.